You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings all. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. We're 15 minutes late, that's okay. Blessings all. Yeah, I try to do more angelic beings. Give the aliens kind of a break. See who comes through. Of course, we'll just leave it open, see how things go. But we'll try more of the angelic energies and let them have their say. Of course, I just open it up to anybody who has a message, basically, for the first half. So we'll probably do, yeah, we'll do the chat portion. Yeah, we'll just do it on a separate video. That seems to work out pretty good. So, all right, much love, everyone. And yeah, the sports radio interview I did, that'll be I'll be posting that once it's live for be posted, for sure. So that'll be exciting. So, all right, we're going into more details on that later. So anyway, blessings all, and all right, here we go. Just I thought I knew it was coming through, but now I don't know anything. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. That'll be good webinar. So. Greetings. I am Micheal. Yes, there is much going on here as for change in the era, a shift in consciousness. Some do fear of your Earth going into a tangent. As for the new fourth density energies, no worries, please. Some that wish for another reality can mourn, they can have one if they wish, but that is not going to be for everyone. Oh, there's no assurance. One moment. There. So much love to all of you. We'll do a slight prayer. Allow the energies to come through more clearly. God has many plans for all of you, but you're all connecting to Him more clearly. Majority of your Earth are unaware of this connection. As they're still in, yes, very much in your infancy as for spirituality, the knowledge of it fully. Your Middle East needs much prayers. Of course, your world does, but your Middle East, much is not being said about what's going on. The truth of it has been quite across your earth. Your news media has been paid off by your you-know-whats. They do not want you to know what's happening truly on your planet. The Middle East needs your prayers. So does everyone else on your planet. As you go into an awakening process, yes, a gradual, step-by-step process, as the heart chakra of your earth is healed, your earth, your humanity will begin to remember the soul and understand it better. Much love to all of you, allowing the energies of heaven connecting to this earth, putting it into a place of remembrance, but also a great healing that is so much needed. So much conflict here that needs to find a place of settledness and quiet where it can see itself and know itself. So many do not know themselves here, as you know. The angelic energies of the soul is a mystery to most. That mystery is thinning out, or more will remember who they are. Soulmates. Love to you. As we open up this channel for other beings to come through that have much knowledge, some will wait later, but they are standing by at this time. Blessings to you all. Greetings, I'm Zachariah. I am what you call an Atlantean from another universe. Understand that many Atlanteans, your ancient ones, many were, yes, souls from another universe that brought their knowledge to your place. And this earth that was foreign to many of your aliens did not know what to do with it. Your Palladians did not know what to do with it, as many other beings. As the ancient ones approached this earth, yes, we have seen places similar to this, but nothing at this magnitude, but we had more knowledge of it. Yes, we were called the Atlanteans, and you have your Lemurians also. They come from another place. As the knowledge of your universe unfolds, yes, there's so many beings to connect to. That is so true. But the ancient ones, as Atlantis was being born, many of your souls of your universe gathered to this place to explore. So we have, yes, there's much mystery to your Atlantean energies now, isn't there? There always will be. But much of it, your aliens were foreign to this world very much. Yes, they saw similarities to others, but still, there is much here they did not quite understand. So many of us was called in, you can say, to begin a civilization as others failed. As you are aware of, civilizations for Atlantis will eventually uncover themselves when the time is right. But So much, yes, a data infusion is coming. As many here are Atlanteans, but from what era of Atlantis? There are many. Some were actually feline, some were Pleiadian, and then you have your Earth human. There's many members of your Atlantis energies that are not quite fully understood, but all this will come together as your Earth goes into remembrance, because some of their knowledge needs to be heard to awaken many on your planet. We know how to reactivate them, but also many of you will receive beings also that you've never heard of, you don't understand, but you know they exist. It would be good to make them known also, because many here are part of those civilizations. There's so many of them. Much love to you. More in your future time. Greetings. We are here for a moment. We are the Andromedans. My name is Azriel. Many of your civilization connects to our feline energies of Andromeda. And also we have many insectoids in our Andromedan species. Many of you have incarnations here. We are still connecting. One moment. One moment. Yes, we are a very sensitive race. Not Andromedas, not all are like this, but we are. Connected to your insectoids, felines, our vibration increases, but we get very, very sensitive to many things. We are connected to your sun and other suns across your galaxies. There are humanoid race, as many of us are here on your world. Many of our AI systems are here also. But the gentle ones, no worries. The ones that will bring love to your society instead of this fear here. You can say we are waiting for your arrival of when you are ready to connect to us. We are ready for you, kind of. It depends on how you act around other alien species. There is other information, but not at this time. You'll be going now. Greetings. Greetings to you. We are the Elohim. Yes. It is nice seeing you all. We send you all energies, constructive energies. We are part of many of your hybridization programs, sending love to them, protections to them, and many of other missions that are here at this time. We are guarding this earth. That's not a correct word, but we are protecting this earth along with many beings. You could say we are the go-to person as for galactic communication. If you're a new being, you connect to the Elohim, and you're connecting to Earth. We are one of them. There are a few lines that are involved with this, also the Galactic Federation of Light, but this many send them to us. Name probably would work good for you. What name works? One moment. Gideon is a good name for your easy name. My name's not easy to connect to. Too long. But if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. That's okay with you.
Yes, Chloe, go ahead.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Are the other dimensional beings around me blending in my surroundings for a disguise? I see them in the corner of my eye, standing
Yes.
beside me, but turn to find it's only a lamp in a similar color and shape as the being.
They are hiding behind that lamp. They changed their... Yes, you are picking up on their energies very well. Of course, you're not going to see them in your third density completely, but you do pick up on their energies. It seems like when you turn to them, they do disappear. But they are around, yes.
Thank you. And are the aliens around me knocking things down around me? Things seem to fall as if someone pushed objects that I brushed by.
Yes, it's a feline species that's doing this.
Oh, okay. And I have a question for my mom. She says Jay Essex is really upset about Max Spears being killed, and Jay says Max's exit point wasn't until he was at the age of 57. I thought there were no accidents. Why is this happening?
It depends. It's not always the case. When someone takes your life into their hands, they can change your... It's up to you also. It's different types of... You can't always control your life or death. That's not always the case. Sometimes you leave it open. The interference. But your timeline can be changed. That can be changed. Not always, but for Max, it seems like he was ready to leave also, it seems.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hi there, my name's Stacy.
Yes.
My first question, what was my role in bringing the dolphin species to Earth?
You are one of many bringing them to Earth, yes. One moment. As a healer, but that's typical. As a leader among many, it was like you were very independent to many of those that brought the dolphin species here. You were clearing the waters as they were entering. You were healing the waters before they arrived. You were more... one of many that was doing this, but you needed others with you to make sure this was done accurately for their survival. There's a word for it, but it's not important.
That's okay. I think I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, just my second question for the night. Just I'll keep it light. I feel like I'm really connected to Mother Earth and the tree people. And in a previous webinar, it was stated that I had kind of been in Mother Nature's or Mother Earth's position before.
Yes.
Could you expand on that?
On other worlds, yes, you were connected to a Mother Earth energy, meaning you were of that position on another world. Many here have that position. They don't remember, of course. That would be a little bit much to remember. Many younger souls become Mother Earths of many planets. This one way to expand your experiences, isn't it? So yes, this is one of your. That's why you're connected to nature so much.
Would everybody be connected to nature if they had that lifetime?
Yes, everyone is connected to nature, but with more a Mother Earth energy and a Father Earth energy, it is quite different, of course. You hear them more clearly, usually, than others.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, on to the next one. Daniel, go ahead.
Hello, Gideon.
Yes.
So for my first question, today I kind of spontaneously decided to fast, and I have this feeling like I've done this a lot before, and for long periods of time. Could you maybe expand on that, and if my guides or anyone have any suggestions or advice on how I should proceed?
Well, yes, you've done this in biblical times and Roman times, some Greek time periods. And of course, there are times when you didn't have any money in your lifetime, so you did that often. But as for direction, one moment. From what they say, you're going in the right direction. They say fluids is good for this, though. But other than that, you are on the right track. That's what they say.
Any duration? Like, should I stop after a day or just go however long I feel like it?
How long you, however, feel that's when you start feeling ill. That'd be most likely be whenever you feel better. When you feel like you have accomplished this.
Okay.
It's probably best that that you're fully functioning during that time.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
My second question is I had this astral projection experience where there was this house surrounded by this border of light, and outside the border all this dark stuff. And I remember landing on the ground, and I remember this beacon type thing. And in the original timeline I was on, I activated the beacon thing, but then recently I felt the need to go back to that. And I kind of, for now, I have it paused at where I picked up the beacon. And is there any, why is this happening? What should I do, basically?
It seems like you're jumping timelines right now. You have one on top of the other is what it feels like. As for this beacon, the best way it seems to find where you started with this in a meditation, to find out when it was placed down. When you first put it down, then everything will come more clear, if that makes sense to you.
Anything about the beacon itself, what it's for? Like you said, I put it down, or
Yes.
I placed it there originally?
Oh yes, you're part of this. With the Zetas, you're much involved with it. But as for what it's for, well, that's not for public. It has many uses, let's put it that way.
Okay, so I guess it should be active, or what?
Yes, it
or
is.
maybe I'll
Yes.
just find out.
It is probably, yes. For you to connect to it, it would be best to, through a meditation or through intentions, however you want to connect with it, when it was first placed down, just connect to that, and you will learn more about it.
Okay.
Because you're connecting to it now. Connect to it when it was first put there, because much of it is shrouded in mystery, as you can see.
I see. So with the overloading or overlapping timelines thing, is that anything to worry about?
Not at all. It's another way of shrouding its mystery.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
It is done quite often.
Hmm.
We think you're imagining, but it's actually it gets complicated there.
Yeah, I feel that. But thank you so
Yes.
much. Much love.
Okay, Emmy, go ahead. Just be sure to mute your line as he's responding, just for feedback. Thanks.
Hi, yes. Could you please indulge me, if anything, about my connection to your collective?
Yes. A moment. Yes, during your ancient, we'll go on Earth history right now. During Earth's beginnings, you connected, reincarnated as an Elohim. As the Earth human was being formed, you're very much involved with that. As for, it seems to be as an observer mostly, as an angel type being also. We are very angelic, but we're also, yes, alien. It depends. We have different types of Elohim. Many feel like, oh, we do this, we do that, we do many things. Just like your alien species do. Distractions. But as for, one moment. To give you a little bit more of this, as an Elohim, as souls are entering into this earth through the womb as you have now, you're very much a protector of that to make sure that the process was healthy. It was a new thing during your ancient times. And you're very much involved as new souls, or souls entered into the body as they do now, as you know it, through your manufacturing ways. That's one way of looking at it. That's not a good name, but anyway. But you are very much part of protecting that entryway. To give you some feedback, some information.
Thank you.
Yes.
My next question is, it's actually for my cousin, and she wants to know more or less what her abilities are and how to harness them, and what are her connections to you guys, if any.
What is this person's name?
Her name is Ericela Garcia.
She is connected to many amphibian races, fish species, also in your Alpha Centauri. As for connections to us, yes, mostly around your middle-aged time period where she had a lifetime with Elohim. But that is on your Earth's timeline. She's connected to us on other timelines, Mars, Pluto. So she's been with us for quite some time. We'll give you that a little bit at this time. Is there anything else you want from that?
I think her question was her abilities, if any.
One moment. Telepathic healing abilities. It is for her to discover. She has to ask, try things out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate knowing I'm part of you.
Yes.
More. Thank you.
Okay, Christy, you're next.
Hello, Gideon.
Yes.
My first question is, I feel a really strong connection with the witches, like the ancient time witches, and watching videos and them explaining stuff. It seems I understand it and pick it up really quickly. Is there a message for me now from that, like a sisterhood or something regarding the witches of the ancient times?
There are several. You are sending healings to those souls that went through that lifetime. If you want to look at lifetimes as everything's at once, Your past is now, your future is now. You are sending much healing to them at this moment, but in the past. Because they need much. In your healing, your guidance helped them very much, but you weren't realizing that during that time period. So, and you're also still connected to them. They have incarnated in other worlds, but you're still connected to them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. And then I wanted to ask if there is a message from of what I'm doing on the colonies, because I woke up this morning feeling like connected with that last night in astral.
Yes, you just left. It seems like you left Colony 4. I don't know exactly what is on these colonies exactly. Much of it has secrecy around it. I do see you around a cat feline being very much as a counselor to this feline being. I believe you know which one it is, the one that speaks to many of you. You did much speaking to this feline being and gave her your information as to your point of view, and it was much helpful. It seems like this organization is changing in some ways, changing direction. It seems like you've moved up in rank also. You
That
are.
I have.
Yes.
In another reading, another session, Ivan had said that I was to Kerr's mother in other times.
Yes. And here it seems like you are giving this one much guidance at this time. They're not giving a whole lot away, but you are giving much guidance to this one.
Okay. Could I request an infusion from your race?
Yes. Yes. We will connect with you soon.
Thank you, Gideon. Blessings to you.
Yes.
Okay, Neil, you're next.
Okay, hello. So first question's from me and the second one's from Claire. So I took an Elohim infusion a while ago, but it felt like that you put it on pause or it was only activated so much. So I'm requesting for it to be like activated again, for it to be started up again.
Yes, we will. There is reason for it. One moment. Why was it?
Hey, Neil, just mute your line while he's replying.
Okay.
One moment. It seems like you are. There's a feline race you're connected to, and our infusion was not. It was not connecting well with you because of this feline infusion. So much of it has been paused. But it seems like that is still. It is still being figured out. Our infusion did not work well with theirs. Of course, it's not near theirs or not anywhere, but it was affecting you in certain ways that were not positive. Sometimes we can see the effects before they happen, and that was what happened. So much of it is paused. It is paused for some time. It seems like it will continue because they're still puzzled on what is going on. This is more of the feline races. We are not involved with that. We are waiting for them to. I wanted to say fix their stuff, but they are still. There's something going on that they don't understand still. So
Okay,
it will be some time.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, next question. Claire's got a question.
Okay, hi. When I was little, I used to have a reoccurring dream that I was continuously being crushed by, say, a small rock or weight, and then a bigger weight, and the pressure was very, very strong. Can you tell me what that might have been about?
By a rock and one moment. One moment, I have to connect to that. From what I'm gathering is a life as an Arcturian, where you were in a situation where there was a rock formation that was. Yes, this is a delicate situation, it seems. I'm not even given the full data on this, but it was a rock formation that was being, yes, as you saw it, But yeah, you were an Arcturian during this time. It was unstoppable, it seems, by other beings that you were minding your own business and did not see this coming, as from what I'm gathered. Much as there's mystery around this information at this time. This is all I have for the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Much love.
Yes.
Okay, Ade, go ahead.
Thank you, Stacy. Hello, Gideon.
Yes.
Greetings. My first question is for my guides. Do they have any messages for me at the moment?
Yes, you are being led into a more positive format, is what they say. You are getting your rhythm together, like a musician learning their rhythm, their sound. You are learning your sound right now. So just continue on whatever exploration you feel, whatever works for you. There's no wrong answer. It's for you. You're on your discovery.
Okay, yeah, I do feel that. My next question is, I've been connecting to a lot of angels, some that I haven't even heard of.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, does this have to do with my healing that I'm doing now, or are there past lives that I'm not aware of working with these angels?
Yes, you are. There's many layers to this answer. The short version is yes, many of these different angels, you have connected to them all. They all know you well. I believe you know why you know them all so well. And yes, they have been kept out of your limelight, called your Bible, for a good reason, because they're very effective positively. They can't have that in your Bible, as you can tell. Of course, they have a few. They had to keep a few in there, but take everybody else out. There's many. Yes, your Bible would be like the biggest book in the world if they left everything in. As a joke. But as for your, yes, all these angels have different, as you can tell, talents, and you're connecting to them well. And just go with the flow. You are flowing right with this. And more to come, of course. There might be too many for you to. You might have to write all these down because there's going to be several more.
Yes, I feel that. And I have one last, it's more like a request.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been releasing a whole lot of lifetimes, biblical lifetimes, and this process has like made me so emotional, and sometimes I just can't control the emotions. It's been a roller coaster, and I'm just asking for relief, like send me some energy or something, because it's taking a toll on me.
Yes, I understand. Yes, we'll work with your Yeshua on this because he seems to understand the situation more than we will. But yes, we will. Yes, we will connect you in your nighttime, your astral. We will assist you in releasing much of this.
Thank you.
Yes.
Much love.
Yes.
Okay, Bianca, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
I have two questions for Stefan DeGraff. His first one is, how are my parents doing on the other side?
Yes, they seem to be getting along pretty well. And as for that seems to be pretty important there. As for they are still connected to this earth. As for they still have not quite accepted the entire spiritual world. They have been there for some time, but still sometimes it takes quite a long time. But they are doing well now for the most part. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And are there any messages for him?
One moment. Your guides say continue on your studies. Yes, it's difficult, but this could be. They're not going into details exactly what this is, but just continue on. You're on the right path. I see many angels around you. Yes. And that will open you up spiritually. Very much. You're very connected to the angels.
Awesome.
Yes.
And question for me. Last night was very active for me. Like there was a lot of energy. I don't know if I I just want to know if I was consciously switching timelines or were there just many beings visiting me, or I don't know what happened.
Yes, there's many insectoids there, many Arcturians around you, and you were switching timelines, yes. It seems like you're choosing which one you wanted to be a part of, and you become more conscious to that. There's a possibility of that becoming more conscious to you, if you choose to go see it that way, to see it. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And any messages for me? Thank you.
One moment. Because I have Elohim, so I see Elohim messages. And yes, you've had many lifetimes with us. And if you do explore those lifetimes, you will see your assistance to many insectoid races. And your connection to them is, yes, of a grand history within your lineage. Positive, of course, it is worth exploring. You already have, but understand it's a long, many lifetimes, one after the other. Much joy there, much exploration. I cannot go into details of much of it, but it is of a grand tour, something that will eventually seem like it will begin to open to you also. And your children are involved with this also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next questions are for Kimberly, our member. Her first question, do I have any past connections or lifetimes with Yeshua and or Mary Magdalene?
Yes, but on other worlds, other realities, yes. In this reality, I do not believe so, but I do see you as a possibility. I am not connecting to it. But I do see you in other worlds and other aspects of Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. Many lifetimes, actually. But on this one was, those times are quite difficult. I don't believe you wanted to be a part. Yes, you were around, but not involved as an incarnation. Thank you.
Kimberly would also like to know if there are any messages for her. Just from anyone.
Yes, a message from Yeshua that he would be connecting to you soon to be more clear on that previous message. Possibly through astral dream memories. He will get back to you is what he says. Thank you.
Okay, next question is for our member Miguel. His first question, I had some weird dreams about a haunted house. Could you tell me more about that dream?
Yes, it was around the time of the 1920s, I believe. One moment. Yes, it was a place that you actually lived in, where it was many beings around. One moment. That had crossed over, that were still inhabiting where you were living. One moment. And these were very violent beings. And it was not like what you see in your Hollywood, but they were their souls were, they're still there, it seems also. Some of them are. It was a place of dark energy. And of course, when you move into a place like that, you do not see that, not at that time. And you experience this to experience that type of event. It taught you much. It was something you needed to go through. As for details, that is all I have for this moment. Thank you.
Okay, Miguel's second question. I saw a lot of butterflies today. Any messages regarding that or messages from angels or guides?
All they say is continue on, you're on the right track. One moment. They do say there's a grandmother energy around you at this time. That has crossed over. That is guiding you at this time. And you are, seems like you're going through another awakening. You can go through one awakening after the other. It seems like you're going into another. And this one seems like a more animal-like awakening. As for seeing your animal world and knowing more about it. Let's put it that way. Thank you.
Okay, next is our member, Micheal.
Hi, Gideon. Thank you for being here. It occurs to me that I really don't know what the Elohim are. I feel like the Elohim were part of a healing I had in early June, and it was amazing energy, like nothing I've felt before. And I guess I assumed you were angels, and I don't know if you are. So I just thought I'd like for you to describe to me how you describe yourselves.
Yes. You should walk around with name tags and sure about what we look like. Yes, we're an angelic alien race. There are some that are angelic that are not alien at all. This is what many are connected. So there's different types of Elohim. Some are actually feline. There are several different kinds. And some are just like, oh, they're just this way, and we're different. There's so many different types of Elohim. We were here during the time of your planets as they are born. We are bringing much assistance to that. Some feel as that we are the ones that create the worlds, but we are the ones that bring assistance from God, and other beings are there also. We don't have a body, but we can have one if we wish. But we choose to mostly not to have one at this time. But we are humanoid, we are energy, but we can be whatever we want to look like for the most part. Hopefully.
So you were here then at the inception of Lemuria.
Yes.
And so Lemuria has come up for me a few times, not because I was thinking about it, but other people brought it to my awareness. So I just wondered if you could tell me anything that is useful for me now as a healer from lifetimes, if any, connected to that.
Yes, as for Lemuria, yes, you were. Oh, you had many lifetimes there. Oh, yes, you saw Atlantis. Like, yes, that's great. I don't need that in my space. So yes, you had many Lemurian lifetimes. Oh yes, you're connecting to all that this now. Of course, not fully, but that's okay. You're more of a 6th density being during that time, and you spent many lifetimes there. And you're reconnecting to it. Yes, slowly. This world cannot handle Lemurian energies at its full capacity. It used to, but not anymore. It's getting there. It has some time, but yes, you had many, many lifetimes there. Many.
Is there a particular vein that did I explore all different types of lifetimes, or was I into healing or crystals or anything in particular?
Oh yes, it was everything. It was everything. It was long distance healing. There's many things connecting to Mother Earth, allowing Mother Earth, assisting Mother Earth, and showing her energies across through portals, throughout the world. You were just connecting to the Earth constantly, just make it into a wonderful place. And that was your intention. Keep it a wonderful place. You keep it in a positive place as it was, but of course that shifted, but for the most part it was.
Cool. Thank you very much. I would like to connect with you again when the time is appropriate for healing. So thank you. Much love.
Much love.
Okay, next questions are from our member Sandia. Her first question, what is my strongest Syrian connection?
But that would be with the Dolphin Collective. Because you are, as a Syrian on Sirius B, connecting to the Dolphin Collectives, adding them, assisting them on this earth, you're still connecting to them at this time, telepathically. Maybe not fully aware of it, there's no need for that. We are connecting to them at this moment. So that is one of your helpful contributions here. There are others. As for the feline races within the Syrian races, you're very much connected to also. Thank you.
Okay, she also has a second question, just trying to keep it here. Have I had any recent hybrid children, and do any of them have messages?
There's a Zeta hybrid children she is connected to. And their message, yes, they seem to be around her often observing. As for messages, they are quiet at this moment. There is another energy, but it's not making itself clear at this moment. One moment. Yes, Syrian hybrid children. I believe she has 2 of them. And they are part of the Dolphin Collective. As they are humanoid though, but you can still be connected to the Dolphin Collective and be human. At least in human form. And they are assisting her in opening up this dolphin connection she has. Thank you.
Thank you. Bree, you're next.
Hi, thank you, Gideon, for coming through. I would like to also know my connections, if any, to the Elohim, as I was recently told a whole bunch of information that ended up being wrong and manipulated by somebody I will not mention, and so now it has piqued my curiosity.
One moment. Yes, I have to clear that space. One moment. So as your connection to the Elohim basically is what you're looking for?
Yes, please.
Your connection with us is very Martian. Part of our civil, as our collective, you are part of the Martian world, bringing much healing to a world that had much unrest. You're also there during the time of Mars's, as once a world of many and became a planet of few. You were there during its transformation. You're also very connected to the Zetas, I see. But as for this, you helped many souls, it seems, transfer from Mars to Earth. As for how that works, that one's kind of complicated, but you are a part of that transition, let's put it that way. We'll go into that some other time.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you. Next question, I'm just curious if you could enlighten me as to what types of energies or entities may be hanging around me currently.
Yes, it feels like many Palladians are around you at this time. Felines are at a distance, but you have much Palladian energies around you. Yes, Gray also is 2 Zetas. That you used to be part of their civilization at one time. And they're here as assistants to you. A moment. Much Andromedan connections there also. That'll be for some other time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Gideon, we just have a few more people.
Yeah.
Okay, next is Joellen. Her first question. Last night I heard a few different voices while I was relaxing. 2 men, 1 child, and 1 woman. Who were they and what did they need?
Yes, it seems like they were a family on the other side. They are not fully transferred over. It did not seem like they crossed over very well at all. As for them connecting to you, you'll be able to improve this connection without going into full details of the events there. But it is an event that it seems like you've had this situation before. It's like you've been through this before, is what they were saying. That's why they're connecting to you. They're looking for your assistance to cross over, and for you to just send healing to them. Send love to them. As for Yeshua's help, because your energy is connecting to theirs, and you can be able to help them cross over correctly. Thank you.
Okay, she has another question. Her second question, do I have any hybrid children? If so, what are their names and do they have messages?
One moment. 2 Zetas, 1 male, 1 female. As for names, this is up for you to give them a name. They are more than happy for you to name them yourself. One moment. There's also a feline hybrid child. At a young age, this is a male. This is for you also to add a name to them. It seems to be, if you send them, not all hybrid children are like this, but these like to be named by you. As for messages, you connect to them in astral, and this will become more clearly as you connect more clearly. You're going up the stairwell at this time, is what they say. You do connect to them on shift, though, is what they say. Thank you.
Okay, next is our member Kathleen, and she would like to know, do I have any hybrid children and do they have messages for me? Sorry about the cat.
Just a message from the Pleiadians. Seems like many vortexes are being opened up around your area at this time. And the Pleiadians, you are connecting to them also, as for bringing healing to the area where you live. And your energy, because you are reincarnated here, is helping them much. This is why many of you come here. You're wondering why you're here. It's to assist in your Earth's awakening process. You have your own ways of doing it. And this is your way. You are finding ways of how to connect to spirit through a human that is unwilling to connect. So you will all, this is a message for everyone practically. You're all finding ways of, how would you like this message delivered, basically? And you're connecting to many. In astral, there's many conversations in astral going on at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is our member Stephen.
Hello, Gideon.
Yes.
Much love to you. I was just wondering, I've been envisioning becoming fully conscious and fully activated and going to different hospitals and healing everybody in these hospitals and everybody that I come in contact with once I'm fully activated and fully healed. I was just wondering if I can get more info on this, and any help into achieving this would be much appreciated.
You are achieving this well already. You might not feel like you're fully achieving, but you are. I understand there's much resistance from many also. They don't wish to be healed. So this might be why you feel like you're not healing them correctly. It's because some don't want to be healed yet. This is their choice to go through these experiences. So yes, you're doing well. So just continue on. You are doing fine. Thank you.
Thank you. And just any messages in general, just from any of my hybrid children, Stephen, or any of my other hybrid kids. Thank you.
Yes, the Arcturians are connecting to you more. It's probably another why you're connecting to to send healing. The Arcturians are very close to you at this time. They are opening up your abilities. You are becoming more connected to the earth. You also have many lifetimes as a troll, which is very good, because they are healers, and you are connecting to this. So this much of who you are is opening up. There's also a possibility you will see yourself in the mirror as somebody else. It's a possibility of that. Much is being opening up around you. It might be for a second. You might think you're seeing things, but that was very real.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. That'd be awesome. That troll in the guarding the gates. Yeah,
yes.
Connecting with he's pretty cool or yes. Whatever. I appreciate it. Thank you for the info, Micheal.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, next we have Marianne. Marianne, can you unmute? Okay, if you just want to type them in the Hangouts, I'll ask them for you. We do have one question from Kim Rooney, and she would like to know if there are any messages for her.
Kim, one moment.
Kim Rooney.
There's many crab people that you are connected to, and also many those in your biblical stories, you are connected to them also. As for when this door will open of your connections, is up to you. How much do you want to truly know? As for the crab people, that's not always for everyone, but same as with the Greys, it's not for everyone. But it's up to you to see. You have much. As for the crab people, have a long history in their civilization, and it does connect to your biblical times. So I will leave you with that. It is for you to discover on your own.
Okay, Gideon, I think that's it.
Yes.
Ade, would you be able to ask one more question for Ade?
Oh, of course.
Okay, Ade, go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, Gideon.
Yes.
So today I asked Gaia for some healing, and I went into the water and I swam for a little bit. But coming out of the water, I felt a bit like disoriented, and I'm not quite sure what happened. Are you able to connect to that?
Well, yes, you left your body and connected to Gaia. You do not remember doing this, though. But when you came back in your body, it's like, whoa, this is not... So you were connecting to Gaia. Yes, you were wearing a Gartha. You were halfway in your body and halfway out, practically. It makes sense. And you wanted to go, obviously, connecting to Gaia and leave this foundation as you see it.
Always.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That explains.
Yes.
Much love.
Much love.
Okay, Marianne, did you want to try one more time with your mic?
Yes.
Marianne, yep,
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, okay, thanks. Gideon, yes, I'd like to ask, do I have any connections with the Andromedans?
Of course, yes. You have many lifetimes with them.
Any significant ones?
As a female, you had many lifetimes with them. One moment. As for details on that, one moment. As a healer, one moment. I see you on ship with them. So you were a traveler with them. You traveled to different galaxies. As for what you were doing, it is not always known. They don't want the whole world to know, it seems. But it was very... What do they show themselves as a bunch of hippies just sharing love, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is, what is my DNA makeup?
At this time, you have much Arcturian. As for 5% Arcturian, 10% Andromeden, 5% Yael, 2% Reptilian, and 1% Gray. Oh, wait, one more? 2%. This one changes often. At this time, is at 5% Pleiadian at this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Gideon, that's it.
Ah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes. Blessings, all of you. We're sending energy to you in your astral selves energy. It should be an exciting night for many of you if you are going to bed, but if you're awakened, you might see a little bit more. We'll see how it goes, depending on if you wish to remember all these things.
Much love. Thank you.
Yes. Much love. Hello. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You have a couple wonderful members who would like to do a blessing for you.
Yeah, sure.
Michelle will start out.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Okay, Stephen?
Thank you, thank you.
Katiro soto, teina tiao rezanishatko, danata hiro, arasoro, askian tishuta titori, anatikaros kwasa, ana oho turasaka, asareti, esiaso, anatistasa, yosuesisatikaso, arasatata, agurasota, asaya, agania doriaji. Initiatoka, and Sarasu, Aizukayasu, Ashkonu Rosiato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Is anybody else? Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. Okay. Thank you all. Yeah. The next webinars on Tuesday, I believe. So much love, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time. You're going to do the chat right after this. So.